punch a hobo right now.
I just knock a hobo right the fuck out.
Screw that hobo.
He's like, sir, do you have any change? You're like, blammo! He's like, why don't you change your life?
Pretty much. Where'd Kyle go?
He went
He
home.
went
To go get sex or enter the
went to
bone
the
zone or
boneyard.
He went to
get
the
raped
boneyard
by
and then he
people?
went home.
I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
Doubt he made it to the boneyard.
No, he said
He said it was still there, yeah.
Is the boneyard an actual physical place, or is that
Yeah.
just a place that we call sex?
No, that's a physical place
Alright,
that
I
we
feel
used
like
to play
fuck your
airsoft at.
intro.
No, just good. What is the boneyard though?
It's a open field we found. That's actually seconds as a pretty good airsoft field. We used to play there. We'd get a group of kids to go, and we'd just play there for free. And I forgot how it got its name. I really don't know how it got its name. But we started playing there, and then it turns out we're not the first group of people to play there. People play there all the time.
Huh.
When it's not airsoft, it's usually paintball as well. But there's always groups that went there and like they added to this field. So there's actually dug in trenches and forts and stuff like that in this field. So it's actually a sweet place to play because people just keep adding to it and modifying it and making it better and better as time goes on. Unfortunately, last time I was there, they were developing houses near the area, and all that area looks like it's going to be torn up to develop more houses.
That's way too much explanation for Batman.
Get over the Batman stuff.
Yeah, seriously, we don't need to talk about Batman. Should we go to sleep?
Go to sleep, 'cause
He's like, guys, unless I'm snoring into the microphone, I'm not tired.
But no, it's a good place to play at if it's still there. We haven't played there in like 3 years though, and I guess Kyle went over there to check it out to see if it's still around. According to him, it's still there. How good is it now? It remains to be seen. I'd like to check it out myself. But yeah,
But I'm here recording.
I am here recording. I wouldn't want to go there at night anyway though, because the best time to take
Yeah, man,
take a look at it
man.
would be during the day when you can actually physically see what's going on. But yeah.
You just got a new tool.
Screw that new
Try and
tool.
find a way to use
Batman's a tool.
it. I can be subtle or I can point right at it. Which would you rather have?
At this point, I think you should just point right at it.
There!
Right there.
Right there!
Right there.
Right there!
Remote hacking device.
Right there.
Did we really just unlock that for this one?
Yeah.
Wow. You like start with that and all the other ones.
No, Arkham Asylum, you didn't get it. Like, it was like the last gadget you got, wasn't it?
No. You might not get it like immediately, but I'm pretty sure you got it a lot sooner than you did in this one. The deciphering the code.
You're close with the other one. Go up a little more.
There we go.
Ah, yeah. You didn't hold it.
That was the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
There you go, buddy. Proud of you.
Nailed it.
Using both your thumbs.
Them thumbsticks. Them.
I will say that's the one thing. Like, I understand that it's a halfway decent way to like make the hacking, but it gets annoying sometimes how like finicky and precise it needs to be, especially on some of like the later ones.
It's a way to make it challenging.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just like, left, up, done. It's a way of making it seem like you're doing more than you actually are. It's more subconscious than it is conscious in terms of the way it makes you feel and what you're accomplishing.
Soldier controlling the drone.
What, you're gonna hack the soldier? What?
Well, no, he's gonna hack his PDA.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? Let me hack the soldier's mind.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, the ending credits stat, man, showed a darker side of
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Shows a darker side of a character that you don't normally see.
Yeah.
Ending credits of Ant-Man. There's 2 ending credits, halfway through the credits and at the very end of the credits, so be sure to watch them both.
Yeah.
But It was a side of a certain character that you don't really see often, and it's interesting.
It was pretty dark.
I'm actually glad Falcon actually had a bigger part in Ant-Man than he did in Avengers. He was just kind of there. It's like, I'm at this party. Bye, guys. That's about it. That's like all he did.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, but he's supposed to start getting more parts because he's actually like he's going to be part of like the new Avengers.
Yeah.
And stuff like
Well,
that.
he's technically in the Avengers now.
Oh man, I can't wait until Spider-Man's in it. I'm looking forward to that.
Isn't Civil War supposed to be the first one with Spider-Man?
I don't know if he's going to be in it or not. People are saying he's supposed to be because he's like one of the biggest contributors to it.
Huge part of Civil War.
But he's also getting his own movie too, which I'm really looking forward to, a Marvel version of Spider-Man.
Honestly, they'll probably do Civil War and then his own thing. And I hope they skip the origin story. Please skip the origin story. We've seen the origin story forever.
It's a reboot.
It's
They're
a
gonna be
reboot,
like,
but there's no need for the origin story. They're skipping the origin story for the new Batman.
maybe you could do it as like a
quick flashback, and that's it. We don't need
or like
anything.
the intro.
Yeah.
Like the intro when it's like doing all the like the fancy effects and stuff, and you're like going through all the webs and crap like in the old one. It could be like a quick like, hi, I'm Peter Parker. Oh no, I was bit by a spider. Oh, I got spider powers. Oh, Spider-Man. Spider-Man can do whatever a spider can. And then you're like, Spider-Man. And then the movie starts.
Yeah, that's what they did for, what is it, The Incredible Hulk? They referenced the first Hulk movie in the beginning credits. They're
I forgot.
yeah, that movie sucked. This is a reboot, but here's a quick 5-minute thing of what happened.
Well, here's the thing. Rather than give him another origin story, they took that origin story and was like,
And
well,
then they kind of sped it up.
it's all right, I guess.
Do that.
Just
do that for because I think that's what they're gonna do with Batman and Batman Superman. They're just gonna have flashbacks where his parents die and he becomes Batman. Because they're obviously not gonna focus on him becoming Batman.
It's
and Batman
literally
Superman.
just like it flashes the bat symbol and like Ben
Batman.
Affleck just kind of walks onto the screen and goes, "I'm Batman!"
Yeah.
and like walks off.
However, the hacking device will only
It
work
makes me interested what they're gonna do with that one though, because it is an older Batman than what we're used to seeing.
Now, what do you mean like older? You mean like later in his life?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, okay.
It's an older Batman than what you're used to seeing, kind of thing. I don't know how old he's supposed to be in this movie.
If he is an older Batman, then yeah, I don't see any issues with Jason Todd ending up being the Joker.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Because that's the only thing that I was like
Like I said-
concerned about is like I don't know how old this Batman is. I don't know what freaking Robins he's had. I don't know what Nightwing is doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, make it so that he's been Batman for a while, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. But I'm not positive. Obviously the movie's not out. There's nothing but mostly rumors and speculation about the script, kind of thing. But like you could tell in the trailer alone that he's older because he's got gray hairs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So obviously going a different route with this Batman. What they go and what they do with it is interesting to see and yet to be played out.
Crate, like mouse over it with the hacking device.
Mouse over that shit.
Yeah.
Even though
And
we're
then
not playing with a
click it.
mouse and keyboard.
Alright, and then go ahead and tilt the thing the other way. When it's red like that, it actually has magnets in it that locks it in place.
Intriguing.
It's kind of a cool puzzle. I actually kind of liked this ship a bit because it actually had some cool puzzle elements to it.
Like that Riddler trophy.
Hello, super obvious Riddler trophy. How do I unlock ye?
Did you just say ye?
I did. Get over it. You don't like it, go to Russia.
And drink all of the vodka. I'm gonna go to Russia. And drink all of the vodka.
What is it? You gotta use the bat claw.
No, the remote controlled batarang.
No, you gotta use the back car. it just comes speeding in.
It just comes in from the ceiling. It's like, how did it?
Oh, you gotta throw it through the gap.
Yeah, you
up
see
top.
that gup?
The gup.
Gap.
The gup.
The gap
I was in the middle of drinking. Shut the fuck up.
There you go. There you go. Whoop. Whoop-a-doop.
you guys are the reasons I drink. It's like you're drinking
What are you
Gatorade.
supposed to hit with it? Oh, there you go.
Left trigger and Y is quick back claw. So if you see those things and like you look at it, it's just a quick back claw.
Oh shit!
Oh! Batman was ready. He was like, I dodge that shit. I'm pro.
That looks like a fucking roided out guy from Crisis. In the Crisis suit or the
Right?
I don't know what that
he's in
suit's
that
called.
nano suit.
Yeah, the nano suit. It's just like a roided out version of the nano suit. And Batman gives no fucks and he just beats the crap out of him. Just fuck your nano suit.
KO.
You know, actually, speaking of Crisis, are there any computers nowadays that can actually run the original Crisis unmodified?
I honestly don't
And
think
the
so
reason I
because
say-
it's still not that optimized.
Yeah, that's why I say unmodified, because I know there are some mods out there that are supposed to help the optimization, but I mean,
Yeah, it's still an incredibly powerful game and it looks phenomenal. The problem is it's not very well optimized, and honestly, at the time they couldn't optimize it because nothing could handle it.
yeah,
It was way ahead of its time in terms of graphics and
it's like
fidelity.
Doom 3. Like there was like 2 computers in the world that can run Doom 3 when it came out.
Yeah. You know the thing that pissed me off the most about
Right,
that game?
right.
Back when I was playing it, because I played it on PC, because
What?
I think it actually came out for PC years before it ever hit console.
Wait, what did?
Doom 3.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It
But-
well, no, it was originally made for PC,
That's what I'm saying.
and like my dad had this old.
It took a handful of years before it came out on console, but there wasn't that many games that could run it on high settings or very high or ultra high. So I had to play it on medium when I played it, and most people did play it on medium because the specs were just absolutely ridiculous. But on medium settings, the guns don't produce any type of muzzle flash. And I don't know if anyone who's played the original Doom 3, you cannot hold the flashlight and hold a gun at the same time.
Yeah.
So the lack of sight is...
without the duct tape mod.
Well, yeah, you had to have the duct tape mod, but I played the entire original game without that mod. When you play the game on high settings, when you shoot the gun, it creates a muzzle flash and gives you that brief second of light every time you fire the pistol, and creates a pretty decent stream of light when you're firing a machine gun or something like that. So it was infinitely easier to play the game on a high setting computer as opposed to medium, and you were like handicapped if your computer wasn't high enough
Yeah.
with the graphic fidelity.
I can't remember what we were able to run it on, but my dad actually had like one of the original Alienware laptops, like before Dell bought it, and like I remember we were like super psyched because we could run like Half-Life 2 and Doom 3 on it, and it was like,
Dude,
yeah.
Half-Life 2 was able to run on everything. Back when that game came out, DirectX 9 was out, and it ran on DirectX 7.
Well, the thing
That's
is,
how
though,
optimized Half-Life 2 was. Like,
Well-
it didn't matter how old your computer was. You could run it no problem.
yes and no. It was basically the physics in that game that made it harder to run on machines.
Yeah, but that was only at higher settings.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to run it on
Damn,
low, you
hell of
could
a
run it
counter.
at a decent playable frame rate, no problem, on an older machine.
Yeah.
Like, that game was way ahead of its time in terms of optimization because it took forever to come out, honestly.
Yeah. I can't. Speaking of optimization, this is one thing that we talk about quite often: is how well Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero
Yes.
is.
Phenomenally optimized. Game developers everywhere, please take note of Konami and Kojima for what they did with Ground Zeroes on PC. That is the best console to PC port I have ever played in my life. Dear God.
Oh, man, am I looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 5.
I'm looking forward to Metal Gear Solid 5, but screw you, Konami. Really. Really.
Yeah, like seriously.
The
like,
way everything's going down between you guys and
pulled the
Kojima and
Batman.
all that other stuff. Like, screw you, Konami. You're...
part of me wants to pirate
the-
it to tell them to go fuck themselves, but at the same time, I don't want to screw Kojima out of his
Yeah.
swan song.
No, I will gladly throw all kinds of money at that game because it is his final hurrah to the Metal Gear series.
I am glad it's coming out on PC though.
Yeah, I'm actually also kind of glad that this Metal Gear Solid thing's coming to an end
Yeah.
because it's been a long time coming. he honestly did not want to make the last like 3 Metal Gear Solid games. Like every time he makes one, he's like, "This is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last one." And they keep throwing money at him, and fans keep asking and begging him for it, so he keeps making more of them. But he honestly wants out, and honestly, this is gonna be a good last hurrah, I hope. And after that, he's free to do whatever he wants. And the thing that angers me is Silent Hill's never gonna see the light of day.
I wanted that game so bad.
Everyone wanted that game so bad.
It was
Incredibly bad.
Even if it was only a demo and it had literally nothing to do with the game at hand, it still proved that you can make a scary fucking game that isn't Resident Evil.
Exactly.
And Resident Evil isn't even scary anymore.
They're shoot 'em ups. That's all they are.
God. Like, don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 4 was still a scary fucking game.
It was the last decently scary one.
Holy shit, when those guys with chainsaws came running at your ass, oh my god, dude, it was done. You just shit yourself and died. Alright, but like, Resident Evil 5, yes, I'm one of those people that wanted co-op. But, to be fair, it ruined the game.
Resident Evil 5?
It
Yeah.
really did not need co-op.
None of them need co-op. Get co-op out of Resident Evil. Get it the hell out. Because that was what made Resident Evil so scary. Was the originals, you had the different camera angles where you couldn't see shit. You were alone, by yourself, limited ammo, and you just got zombies everywhere.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you're like, oh, I've got ammo up the ass, and I've got someone to help me, and, you know, it's no longer dark, and I can see everything that's going on, and it's not what it used to be. I haven't played the remake of the new Resident Evil, have you?
I did way back on GameCube.
No, I guess the remake.
No.
The one for PC.
No, I didn't play the new one that they released on PC and
PS3, PS4, I think it's on as well.
Consoles. I don't know.
I know it's on PS3 and 360. I don't know if it's on PS4 and Xbox One. But I'm interested to play it. I kind of want to get it, but at the same time, I already own like 3 copies of the first, and I didn't play any of them too in-depth.
Here's the thing, though. Have you ever played the GameCube version?
I own the GameCube version, and I didn't get that deep into it.
Oh.
I've got like 6,
it's
7...
good.
Well, no,
Like-
I did. I got 6, 7 hours into it. The problem with those games is it relied on ribbons and it relied on save points. And I can't just pick it up, play for a few hours, and put it down when I want.
Yeah.
I have to pick it up, play, find a ribbon, find a save point. And
Well-
if you die after 4 hours of not doing so, you are fucked.
It was one of those things that made the game scarier. It was the fact that I only have a limited number of these. I can't save spam. So anything I do and I need to save it, I need to make sure
It counts.
Yeah,
And
because
honestly-
I can't just keep saving.
That works when you're a kid and you have time to play. Now that I'm getting older, I got a job, I got a life, I gotta sleep,
Well,
you know, I gotta eat.
Like
I
said,
can't
it's-
just sit there and commit 10 hours that it'll take to find that one more ribbons I can use the save so I can walk away
Well, the thing
and take
is
a nap.
that every time you got to a new room, it would give you like 2 more ribbons. And it would be like, okay, well, I'm here now. I've got these 2 ribbons. I can save.
Yeah, but there's still those points where you run out. And that's my point. Or say I play it for like 3-4 hours. Yeah, I got 3 ribbons, but
Disagree.
I don't
But
save.
I would finish moving the one things first.
I don't save and I die. At that point, I'm just frustrated. I'm not going to spend another 3 hours redoing everything I just did. I'm just going to put the game down and walk away.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go do something else. And that's essentially what happens when I play those games. It's like I can't just pick it up, play, walk away kind of thing. You have to commit.
The thing is, though, is like I still prefer longer games to shorter games. And yeah, I know I don't have all the time in the world to play them or anything like that, but I still, if I'm going to purchase a game, I want to get my money out of it. Don't get me wrong, like games like God of War and stuff like that are still really good games, but they're really, really short. I beat them after
it's the
6 hours.
Same thing over and over again.
And-
walk into some room, solve a
Yeah.
small puzzle, hack and slash. That's about it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of people are probably watching this saying, well, why don't you play like on God mode and unlock all the game modes and do the crazy ass like end game stuff? And it's like, I'm not good enough to do it, to be completely honest. not even gonna lie about it. I'm certainly not good enough to go do the super end game, super hard shit in like God of War or well, Devil May Cry. I could. I just never really had the patience for it.
Devil May Cry. I'm probably one of the few people who like the reboot of that DMC.
I actually own that.
All right, you know what? No. We'll talk about the reboot on the next episode. Go ahead and pause it real quick.
But I'm like right here.
I know.
Well, yeah, you're
And you'll be
obviously
right here in the next episode.
Going to be right here. Still.
Oh man. Well, give me my chili for me. Why don't you be in it? Since you want to be a bitch.
I guess I'll just be a bitch then.
Bye.